Mining in Africa has largely been about exporting minerals to the West for processing and receiving the end product. Delegates at the 4-day African Mining Indaba in Cape Town says this needs to change. They agree that the continent needs to add value to its minerals. Newzroom Afrika's Yazeed Kamaldien reports.
A government-funded diamond initiative is exploring ways to help local companies turn rough diamonds into products that can be sold globally. This process, known as beneficiation, is to ensure that value is added to the mineral instead of simply exporting it, as has been the case historically.
A diamond is mined and it becomes a rough diamond, and then we then take it for cutting and polishing, where then you increase the value, where then it can be then set into a jewelry piece, and then it can look nice, and that's where the real value is created. It is in that cutting and polishing and then setting it into a jewelry piece.
In South Africa, there are currently not enough factories that can add value to diamonds that are locally mined.
As a country, we currently have about 13 of those factories, so there's a huge demand. There's an opportunity for growth in terms of we make sure that there's more factories that are within the country. So being here in the Mining Indaba, we are inviting investors to invest in South Africa and also look into the diamond beneficiation within the country, and so that we can grow that market. We know that in our country we have huge challenges of youth unemployment, so this is the space where, as this entity, we can provide them with training in terms of cutting and polishing, and also provide them with business skills, so that then they can start their own business and be able to beneficiate and have a successful companies.
A chief executive officer at the Mining Indaba says minerals could be used to make products that could be shipped globally. But to make these products, African countries will need the right technology.
The Minister of Zambia for Mining, he made it very clear. The countries in Africa want to see additional participation of society in the wealth of the minerals. And so at once, obviously, you have, like in South Africa, shareholding options where communities can participate. But we have to think further, because we need to extend the value chain of the minerals on the continent. And here, particular, getting technology for instance, if you think about battery production, made from lithium on the African continent, having that kind of skill on the continent and be able to produce a product which you can ship out at a premium price to, Europe and other markets. We have quite a long way to go, because there are, first of all, some of the technologies currently exclusively in China for some of the products, specifically products used for the energy transition or for the mobility transition, if you call it as such, in Europe.
Beneficiation can also create more jobs in Africa.
You can create jobs, and you have higher skilled jobs, what also means that, the younger population, and that's a great asset in Africa, because they are able to pick up digital technologies in no time, because they've grown up with it. And you would have also better paying jobs, so I think it's something we need to strive for.
And for as long as diamonds remain popular, this market remains ready for the taking. As the saying goes, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
We love diamonds, we love diamonds, we love diamonds. Every day I go to work, I smile. I don't know if I'll ever get used to seeing diamonds. They're so beautiful.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Yazeed Kamaldien in Cape Town.